Hello all, welcome back to another video of Shri FC. I hope you all well and good. And I've been previewing the mid-week Premier League matches. I previewed Southampton, Newcastle, Wolves, Watford, so do check it out. And now I'm previewing the Norwich with the Chelsea clash at different end of the spectrum table. One team at third, one team at 20th, one team doom and gloom in the team to lose, while the other team is not in a top 4 battle, but they also not in a title race. So it's a very enticing match in that regards. So coming on the previous gaming results of both sides. So Norwich City lost to Brentford at home, and this defeat for Norwich I think proves why they're not at Premier League level. And sadly, unless some miracle occurs, something we have not seen before, they are going down. And Chelsea beat Burnley 4-0. They beat Crystal Palace also before this. So Chelsea are slowly building momentum, and these away victories are good signs for them. And overall, they scored a lot of goals in their match as well, so that's good positive for them. So coming on to this match, and the last in these sides played, it was a 7-0 victory for Chelsea when they were top of the league. But sadly, after that, injuries happened, and there's no excuse. Form also dwelled, and Chelsea sadly are not in title race right now of their own undoing. So now we come towards the injury news of both sides. For Norwich, Billy Gilmer is ineligible because he's a Chelsea player technically, because he's a loan at Norwich. Omo Bamidele will be out of this match, and Adam Ida will be out of this match, and Aaron's most probably is back for this match. While for Chelsea, Marcus Alonso and Cesar Azpilicueta were reported back in training, but at the moment it's unclear whether they'll start, so I think Tuchel will not risk them with so many matches coming up. And sadly, Reece James looks like another big absentee, a big blow to Chelsea after the performance he put last week, and overall how important he is for the Chelsea system, and Ben Chilwell will know is a long-term absentee. So Norwich at the moment for me are going to line up with Tim Krul as a goalkeeper, Aarons at the right, Williams at the left, Hanley Gibson in the middle, Norman McLean and Melu midfield, and then it's going to be Sargent, Rashika, Pukki has a front three. While for Chelsea, I think it's going to be Mendy, Trevor Chalobah, Rudiger Silva, because Christensen with a contract issue for me won't be preferred. Chalobah will be over him, and then it's going to be Hudson-Odoi. Right now, this is doubtful because even Cesar Azpilicueta is not in the back, just returned training. So if he starts, I won't be surprised. But I do think Chelsea will go for attacking impetus, and they'll go with Hudson-Odoi at the right. It's going to be Saul at the left after his good performance against Burnley, and Alonso's doubtful about this match. And then it's going to be Jorginho Kovacic in the middle, because with N'Golo Kante, Chelsea have a lot of matches coming in middle. So sometimes you'll see Jorginho Kovacic, sometimes you'll see Jorginho Kante, sometimes you'll see Kovacic Kante. And then in this match, I think it will be Jorginho Kovacic. And then the front three for me will be a Pulisic, Mount, Havertz. Because Havertz in such form that Chelsea just cannot drop him at the moment. I won't be surprised that Havertz starts against Norwich. He starts with Newcastle, he starts with Lille, and then Lukaku plays the match in the FA Cup against Middlesbrough. While Pulisic and Mount I think also play most of these games, with one of them most probably rotated. So I think the front three is going to be what we saw in the last match. So this was the lineup of both sides. Coming to the last part of the video, and that's prediction. So for me, sadly, Chelsea has just too much quality for them. Even after Reece James is not available, there's no excuse for Chelsea to not beat Norwich. The lineup is so expensive. One of the best team in the league, you will say. Pulisic, Mount, Havertz, Rui, Alonso, Jorginho, Kovacic. Sorry, not Alonso, Saul. But overall quality players Chelsea have got. Mendy, Chalobah, Rudiger. There's just too much quality that Norwich for me cannot handle. The only threat for Norwich will be to capitalize if Chelsea are too much high pressing sometimes, and overall Chelsea are complacent. Other than that, I cannot see any threat for Norwich. And the way they played against Brentford, it only shows that they are sadly a championship quality team that will need to rebuild to come in the Premier League, with no disrespect intended. And for me, unless a miracle occurs, which is always possible in football, for me Chelsea are too good for Norwich, and it's going to be Chelsea 2-0 victory away to Norwich. Not like Burnley with Reece James absent, but it's going to be 2-0 Chelsea victory. Clean sheet again for them, with goals from Havertz and Mount in my regards. So that was my prediction. I hope you've enjoyed the video. Please do like, subscribe on the content, and please keep supporting the channel. Hope you all have a great day. Thank you.